Liberal white women are the worst. They are the absolute worst. Today, after I finished my day job, I went to go clean a house for this woman. I had never cleaned for this woman before, and I knew that she was going to try to talk to me because she was very friendly. And let me set this up for y'all. You know, when I come in, I'm in my uniform. And so we're talking about my day job at Chick-fil-A, you know, and everybody likes to tell me how they like the food, which is great food, and I don't mind. But, you know, I came straight to her house. So we're talking about this. And I asked her if I could change into my, you know, my cleaning clothes. And she's like, sure. And she introduces me to her husband and her granddaughter. Yay, everything's cool. But then they left. And she just wants to start talking. And I already knew. I knew Kamala was going to come up because we're alone. I'm a Black woman. This is Austin, Texas. I knew it. And she did not fail to deliver.
I bet she didn't fail to deliver those clefty lefties. Welcome back, warriors. This is me, Linda B. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Today is Friday. Ooh, love Fridays. And you know I like to wear my patriotic red on Fridays. Yes. And we're going to have some fun. See my video with all of the Trump ads. It's more than one ad. It's more than two. It's 3. And you got to watch that one all the way to the end. I will try to remember to link it at the end of this one. You guys are really going to love it. Here we have a woman that is trending, and she is talking about liberal women. Yeah, she's talking about liberal white women. I hate to put color on things, but that's what she's talking about. And it is trending. So I thought I'd give you guys this video, and I hope you like it. I really got a lot out of it. I really did. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Now let's get back into this.
Sure enough, she smiled at me and said, aren't you excited about Kamala? No, I'm not. And I tried my best not to roll my neck too much and frown up and look like I was smelling onions, but it was really hard. And I'm not sure I succeeded. Actually, I know I didn't. Because I told her that not only did I not support Kamala, that the Democrats are the party that started the Klan. She tried to argue with me that the parties switched. And I've heard this goofy argument many times from many other liberals and Democrats that the parties have switched.
You did not.
When? Because after they got rid of Lincoln, the Democrats took control and Jim Crow went into effect.
100 years.
That is history. They got rid of Lincoln. After they did that, Jim Crow went into effect. It was a Democratic president. The Democrats had control. They were upset that slavery was over and done with. So when did this party switch? Where was the switch? Because Jim Crow went on. I went to history.com to look up when did Jim Crow end, and Jim Crow laws essentially ended, according to history.com, Jim Crow laws named after a Black minstrel show character. The laws, which existed for about 100 years from the post-Civil War era until 1968, were meant to marginalize African Americans by denying them the right to vote, hold jobs, get an education, or other opportunities. But that went on until that was Jim Crow. That was them. That was the people that's why they got rid of Lincoln, so that Reconstruction would never take place. Anyway, there was no switch of the parties, is my point, and I'm tired of everybody trying to alter history. This is the truth. The truth is the Klan was founded because they didn't want Reconstruction to take place. The Jim Crow laws were all them. Anyway, I digress. That woman then proceeded to tell me that from an educational standpoint, she just thought that the Democrats were so great.
Let me just pause. She's got a lot of personality and very, very intelligent woman, this woman is. But I just got to say, I'm going to pause this just to say that there was a brief moment of Reconstruction from 1865 to 1877, but it was very brief because the Klan, now the Klan, the slave, okay, let me just back up. The slave owners, the racist slave owners, formed the Democrat Party. And then the Democrat Party formed the Klan. Okay, this is history. And she is right that Jim Crow is a set of laws meant to marginalize Black people to prevent us from having opportunities. It lasted 100 years, approximately 100 years. And she was asking the question, when did the party so-called switch? It's called the Southern Strategy, and you can actually Google it, and it actually pops up. But it's altered history, and I can prove that it's altered history by just having critical thinking skills. Thank God. Um, they're saying it supposedly happened during the time of Nixon, and they're saying that Nixon wanted to appeal to racist Southerners, and that's when they say the party switched. But when the Democrat Party was founded, it was founded as the party of slavery and bigamy, and bigamy is just another form of sexual immorality. Which party today always focuses on race, always make things about race? It's the Democrats, right? Yeah, they're the party of welfare. They're the party that took the man out of the home. They're the party of slavery, which coincidentally also split up families when people were sold off to different plantations all over the states. And the family was split up that way as well. The Black family was split up then, and the Black family was split up again during welfare, or never formed, because you were paying people to have babies but not get married. And if you pay people not to get married, they have a tendency not to get married, because if the man comes in the home, the woman loses those benefits. And so you're stuck in a quandary. That's how I know the parties did not switch, because they're doing the same BS. Yes, I wish I could cuss sometimes. They're doing the same BS. And they're the party of sexual immorality. They're the ones promoting all the alphabet stuff and the twins. And now they want your children to mutilate their bodies as well. That's the demon rats. The parties did not switch, because the party of the founding, since they were founded until 2024 today, they have the same similarities. They did not switch, period. So anyone want to come up with that bogus argument that is ill-founded and people just want to suck it up and take it without thinking, you go right ahead and be silly. That's probably why you voting. I'm talking to the ones that are clefty leftists, not the ones who normally watch me. That's probably why you voting blue no matter who, because you're being dumb.
I told her they're having struggle sessions in schools. I am part of Moms for Liberty. I know that in the schools, they are teaching the children that one child assaults the other one. We need to now sit down and we need to talk. Those two people, the assaulter and the assaultee, need to sit down and then have a conversation about what did one do to provoke the other one to attack them. This is real. This is not a joke. And when you say these things to him, she just looked at me just blankly. I said, and men beating up women, I'm supposed to get on board with that? I mean, there's so many things. And she was just looking at me blankly. She had nothing to say. I had to be quiet because, again, I'm in her house. But I'm just like, if you can say to me that you think that I support her, then I get to say whatever I wanted to support. I mean, what? Because your husband is white, do I get to say, I don't know, I thought he was a Trump supporter. He's white. I'm so sick and tired of the assumption from white, especially liberal women. Whenever they get alone, they always want to try to talk like, aren't we buddies? Aren't we on the same side? Me and you, girl, we both like Kamala. No, bitch, we don't. We don't. I said I was going to be calm when I tried to make this video, and I guess this is about as calm as it gets, because it just makes my blood boil that they get to assume that they know anything about me. Oh, I even asked her about the rally that Harris had in Atlanta. I said, do you know about that? And she was excited. Yeah. I said, do you know anything about Megan Thee Stallion's lyrics? Do any of those lyrics you think are appropriate for a political convention of any sort? She said, I don't know about her lyrics. I don't even know what to say. I was fuming. All I know is today I was glad that I could be cleaning so I could be getting out my anger, sweeping the floor real hard because I was just done. After listening to her and talking to her, I just thought, and these are the motherfuckers we got voting. Mm-mm-mm.
You know what? She said some foul language, but you know what? She said some truth. That woman is on it. She's sharper than a tack. She's the sharpest tool in the shed. One of the sharp ones, honey. You can't look at her and say, well, she probably vote this way or vote that way. This, you can't really judge by appearances. More and more people are waking up, and all Americans, we're the same. We are the United States of America. We have more in common than we have differences. We are American, you know, and I love all people so much. I really do. Where I worship is multi-ethnic. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful tapestry of what I believe heaven will look like. And I'm just so happy there. If you guys haven't found a great place of worship, you need to hurry up and find one. But I wanted to just say that that woman that she was talking to, that was, aren't we buddies? She sounded like, ooh, she sounded loopy. Poor thing. She didn't know anything. And I read those lyrics to that song that I think it's called Savage by Meg. I don't know anything about Megan Thee Stallion other than her name and that what she looks like. And I really don't. I had to look up those lyrics and they were pathetic. They were so disgusting. She kept using the B word that rhymes with itch, and she kept saying it over, and and then she started talking about her private area. Ugh, it was so disgusting, y'all. It was so disgusting. Ugh, so disgusting. I read the lyrics now, but I just want people to be educated about I did it in the video with Megan the Stallion on the thumbnail, and it's just so disgusting. I just want to educate you guys on what's going on out there and what's in the lyrics and the music. I mean, these lyrics are very sexually explicit. They are so explicit. The most explicit you can imagine in your mind, that's in the song. That's in the song times 10. Yeah, that's how bad it is. And it's this hip hop culture that gravitates towards Black people and makes us into this. I don't know. I just feel like everything is aimed at us. And I don't mean to separate ethnicities. I don't, but I can't help but notice that when it comes to the alphabet lifestyle, it's pushed on Black people. When it comes to abortion clinics, they're in the Planned Parenthood abortion clinics are in Black neighborhoods. When I look at anything twins, you look at it, it's in the public school systems, and in a lot of areas, the public schools have mostly minority students. So I feel like it's something that is against all Americans, but it seems to have a particular disdain or target on the backs of Black folks. I'm just being honest. We can keep it real right here on this channel, right? I mean, I don't want anybody saying, well, Linda B, and I'm just being honest, they really don't like Black folks, the Democrat Party. And that's the party that Black people vote for. That's what's so crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And I mean, I can't help but notice it. I went riding through, taking my husband on, last year out for his birthday, and we went through a certain neighborhood, a Black neighborhood, and I looked up and there was Planned Parenthood. Yeah, you got public school systems wanting the kids to be confused sexually so that they'll mutilate their bodies and won't procreate. So you got that. You got the abortion clinics. So you got that. All of this is death to reproduction. There's no production when you do these things. So, what am I left to think? I can't help it. I notice it and I'm like, wow, they are really after all of us, really, because it started with Black folks, but it's spread to everybody now. It's everybody now. They hate all of us. I mean, it's just the truth. But those are things that I noticed. And we just need to be awake, not woke, but awake. And I appreciate you all for supporting me. But this woman right here, ooh, She gave out some information, and I just had to interject with that whole Reconstruction era. It was very short lived because the demon rats went around murdering the Klansmen. They went around murdering Black folks, and the Klan was made up primarily of Democrat politicians. And that's just a fact. And the parties never switched. They never did. That's made up history. That's why they're not for school choice, because the Democrats want everybody to be in a public school system so that they can be under their control. Anything that's federal is, a way of controlling the masses. Even the entertainment that we partake is a way of controlling us and altering how we think. It's like a certain brainwashing or bewitching, if you will, taking place. But that's what they do. That's the same party. It never switched. The same party of 1829 when they were founded to 2024 and all the years in between. They've just gone about things a different way, but it's still the same techniques of causing racial unrest, sexual perversion, and confusion, and anything anti-God. They took God out of the schools and everything. So if you get a chance to talk to someone that is a clefty lefty, they need to get educated. And you may just want to send them a link to some videos, Forgotten History, my videos, text it to them. They need to know, because people are walking around here just as dumb as the day is long. And I know y'all need some of y'all need some help. Now, most of y'all that watch me, you're very intelligent. You already know what's going on. You know more than I do. You send me stuff, and I appreciate it. I really do. But some clefty lefty might end up on my channel on this video, and they don't know anything, and they'll be spouting out stuff that they Googled, not realizing it's altered history. That's just facts. But thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure your notifications work. Be blessed. Love God, your families, these United States of America. And as I always say, march on, warriors.